What's good, Joe? Welcome back to a brand new Comic Reaction latest issue number 3 of Marauders. And bro, first up we gotta talk about this cover fucking slaps, man. Seriously, this is one hell of a cover, man. Seriously. Like, I love going to the black and white Psylocke. Of course, my girl Kawana looks fantastic, man. Seriously. Phenomenal cover, man. I'm gonna get the text. I'm gonna find the textless version of this one, definitely download it, because that cover slaps. Anyway, let's just jump right in, boys. Just jump right in. Alright, Shi'ar space. Beautiful, isn't it? Like cells exploding under microvision. Those exploding cells and are our kin, noble Delphos. That's why it's beautiful. They give themselves for the kin crimson. Our grasp on history is as strong as ever, stronger than when you first arrived on Earth. The girl Magistrix is cowed. The Mumandari, if I'm saying that right, filth will be culled, and the vessel is at last ours. The shameful truth of the first blood spilled has been quarantined, or it will be once the vessel is destroyed at the infidelity's end. Do you accept this mission, Eric the Red? Of course, noble Delphos. But what of the internal threat? What of Calcia? Next page. That freak is powerless to protect Xander. The Seer cast Deathbird halfway across the universe. See X-Men #1. Recent one, I would assume. Anyway, our wise Magistrix truly believes those no-mans acted alone, as if the bounty on her aunt's head didn't come from right beside her. Deathbird is an embarrassment, an echo of our hollow-boned past. Her death is a gift. The next time our half-mutant leader sees her aunt, it will be on the slab. Next page. With the Xander other cursed aunt beside her, how novel. A dragon with a glass jaw. Prize, no! Yes, noble Betel. And what's worse, I know it all. I saw it while flailing your would-be assassin years ago. The 10 Shi'ar shame your kin crimson, carving history as you alone think. Thinks it is best. It's admirable. Sadly, what you think is best threatens my wayward mutant children. So shall we be quick about these murders? Next page. Alright, credits. Marooned in space. Under Kate Pryde's leadership, the Marauders have set out into space to rescue the first mutants. Following clues left them in a strange Mysterium puzzle box, over 2 billion years old. Those clues have led them to the Shi'ar Empire and have awoken a long-dormant Shi'ar order, the Kin Crimson. As the Shi'ar Empress Xander struggles to establish her control over the secret order, the Marauders find themselves captives aboard a Shi'ar ship after a run-in with Eric the Red. Kate, Aurora, Bishop, Salma, Psylocke, Tempo, Darkin, and Cassandra Nova. Next page. Upper orbit. What of the beast? Engage with Delphos cult Gladiator. Cult? Quiet your opinion and focus on our orders. Collect the mutant shipwrecker. Collect the mutant shipwrecker. Jesus. And mine Krakoa's Marauders. When they awake, it will be in a holding cell. We can strategize. We can strategize in this dreamscape all we want. It's just that we wake up dead. So stop dodging. Not wise to argue with Psylocke, Somnus. What's our status? Look at that, Batel. It seems I've torn your evening wear. My commandment. It's unstable. I'm going to. Oh, my containment, rather. Right. Next page. Collapse under your own gravity, I'm afraid. An apt metaphor for Imperials, I should know. You mock my king's sacrifice! With the dragons talking? Fervently. But that was well struck, my bedazzled friend. The next blow caves your skull, caves your head in creature. Let's get ahead of ourselves. Ready for some emotional labor? Next page. What the fuck are we? Where the fuck are we? Nobody hides from the bugs. Well, if it isn't Prize the Red, welcome to your black bug room, big guy. Sorry it took so long, but don't worry. We've always had one for you, and this is yours. We've really been meaning to talk. Where should we start? How your mother tried to eat your flesh out the egg? Why do you think she did that? Or maybe those fancy skins you stole wasn't me. Didn't do it. Not me. Need hard skins, wet skins, need power to protect. They always protect. Birdie people, make good, hard. Why hard talk? Hard me think. Oh, we're sorry. That's your brain being eaten. Damn, bro, that's hardcore. Oh shit! Damn, bro, that's metal as fuck. You'll catch on. Much. Quiet, so. You brought this on yourself, Space Pony. Imagine my surprise when I dipped you into your head. There it was, your wet skin, the backup of your bright, shiny, heart skin weapon. I read DNA, see genetic memories. I know what you did. Lobotomizing a symbiote for weaponizing blood. Again, you people almost impressed me, but alas, this poor brain-dead symbiote, it was a mutant, and thus I must encourage your blood to eat you alive in Young's name. Never let it be said that Krakoa's stepmother doesn't relish her work. Speaking of which, I suppose it's best. Next page. I dropped in on Spirit's Pirate Club. Come again? Well, it's only been 3 minutes out there, but we're inside Shi'ar space under guard. I'm sorry, Captain. All this means is that the variables have changed. Our history's on the line. We've gotten out of worse. Sure, the old-fashioned way. Before we lean into the blood, Aki, if you'll sync us up, Psylocke, we still got time, and with my help, I think we'll find the best solution in a flash. Feels like my brain went bungee jumping. That's what the helmet's for. Tempo, light speed thinking, millions of plans in a second. One winner. It starts simple, like the best ideas. Next page. And ends with a gamble. How can Gladiator heal for those fanatics like a pet? The Praetor respects tradition, but clearly it bristles at it. He bristles at it. As do I, who to vouch for the Shadow Cabinet. Any dissenters died eons ago, and the kin wrote the history. Still, they have ensured Shi'ar's glory since then. Hey, the primates are awakened. We're made the old-fashioned way then. For a bite, everybody up! Praetor, the mutants are scared. Next page. Oh shit! Yo, who the fuck is this guy? Stand down, Carcoians. Now is not the time. Next page. You'll make time. Not for you, false Lupank. We've got intel that Shi'ar is hiding mutant prisoners. Talk, Gladiator. This doesn't have to be a fight. That's one opinion. You defied Eric the Red. You chose You choose to make yourselves make yourself threats. I do not answer to threats. That ass though. We still will all answer to time. Creative got enough. Creative. Got enough for the rest of these haircuts. I'm tapped. I had to age his arm millennia just to dust his fist. Ah! Next page. Now she's rocking the helmet. No matter the adult is here. Interesting piquet, however the fuck you say that. And aggressively beheaded. I sorted things planet side as neatly as I could. Oh, not neatly enough it seems. Just some casual guts. Just a bit of your Red Death tropes left behind. Suffice it to say, lower your weapons, or there'll be even less of you left to Gladiator! Is it my birthday? Next page. Cassandra Nova, the great disease. The great disease. What a name. Such a tone. Have you been started wearing a diaper under that rapport? Your affliction with Carcoa is only the reason I haven't vaporized you. Intriguing. I waive any affliction with Carcoa until otherwise claim. Allow me to welcome your charity. Your strength, your confidence has grown in you like a weed in my absence, but it may still be pert. Thank you, Gladiator. Spare my aunt. Next page. If nothing else for me, Magistrix Xander is assuming direct command. She is Delphos, and she can speak for herself. Ease your anger, Praetor. Your honor is intact. You held the line. While two King Crimson nobles fought to Cassandra, you killed them. We've got rules. To be precise, they killed themselves. I was but a means. I can hear you, of course. Right. Then here comes the gamble. We've tested you, Xander, but with cause. We're told that the Shi'ar are holding the first generation of mutants. I can't let them drop, and I can see you know something's off here too. So I'm asking. After all, our people have been through. All the people have been here through. Hear us out, please. This is an incendiary moment, Captain Priam. And all may not be as you say, but I do not see the harm. In an audience. And was I saying, when I ruled this bird's nest in my brother's skin, the King Crimson attempted to kill me. A fumbling attack with all the graces of a teenager undoing a bra. Well, that's an image. But in that kitschy, if I'm saying that right, assassin's mind, I found the truth hidden from the throne. The filth, the first blood spilled, the Shi'ar and mutants who spilled it, and the chronicle telling the tale. And you choose to keep that secret. Why dig up a landmine when you can leave it for the next, or you can leave them there for the next tendons? Respectfully, we're not here on more than Nova's word. I received a prehistoric message in my handwriting, a puzzle box that could only be made in the present. If it was your secret history, would you let anything stop you, Xander? Respectfully, Mutant, I see no puzzle box. Where is it? Blown into space by your errand boy. Respectfully. Your vision confirms most of this, Delphos. Next page. Alright, here's that obligatory wall of text in these X issues. The Kin Crimson Chronicle, entry upload number 1. Executor Shiraka the Red, if I said that right. Note here and celebrate. This marks the first entry in the Kin Crimson's Great Chronicle. Here we venture the loyal devote to our cause, a brave Kin Crimson noble already centuries old, willing to sacrifice his own life to blind the Kin Crimson Chronicles in his undying flesh. As the Zorans first offered up their science and instructions in culling the weaker avants trails from our biology. So to hear the Chronicle's unique gifts call weakness from our minds and our memories. Here we create a living, indestructible, unbreakable torment as an immortal repticle, if I'm saying that right, of Kin Crimson record. For raw Shihar truth is in its unpolished form, a testament to the burns and the thrones forever purned by Kin Crimson's actions. Thanks to Chronicles, the kin will never forget what the Shi'ar cannot know. Let this first record honor this noble sacrifice, the skin off his back to preserve our deeds. Here is one who knew the Shi'ar at our most blunt. In our days raiding across the stars as nothing but petty avian plunderers. He stood with us as we roved the galaxy in crude ships shielded only by the tanned hides of fallen Akanti, if I'm saying that right. In these early times, hundreds of years now past, the kin was born on the battlefield. There, the initial kin witnessed the first blood spilled with their own eyes, smelled it, tasted it, and survived. It was in that blood that we were born. It can only be right that our chronicle is to be wrapped in the blood and flesh for one who was kin from the start. The chronicles will see the annual uploads will be ritually refreshed with the latest joys and the victories of the Kin's Secret Service. There will be pain, there will be blood, there will be memories, and these memories will be guided and bound, make scared with the skin of our first heroes, and thus in the sacrifice, Kin Crimson's legacy will be forever preserved. Next page. But why have you hidden this chronicle from me, nobles? This is Delphos the Red. It is as we feared. The magic Strix mutant blood calls her to compromise. I will do what I can, but prepare yourselves. Okay, we're ready if this goes south. I put it in her hands. She respects the gamble. She'll make the right call. I alone sit on the throne. Our future is my burden, and though our past may be dark, you have been our allies, Captain. You will remain so. The Shi'ar will no longer hide from our secrets. Magic Strix, I must! Next page. You must sit down! That's gonna get memed. You must sit down! That's gonna get memed to hell. Stupid girl! Mine is my thought. Are now property of the throne? You have taken one liberty too many, Delphos. Take this traitor into custody, gladiator, and prepare my away team. Delphos could not hide this chronicle location from me. It is not just mutant history on the line, but our own. You are the Praetor, the Praetor, which watch over our people while I forge ahead. The Kin Crimson claims to protect our shames, but only the weak stares blindly at their mistakes. Hell yeah! I will join our friends, and together we will unearth our past. Next page. At the Craig. Every time we meet, Krakoa opens my eyes wider. You and your crew, most of all, Captain. You were bold where I was wary. Wait, what awaits us will be hard, but I was wrong to listen to my fears. Your ship will be repaired, and whatever we discover, even if our bond is forever broken, you will leave my care safely. Delphos showed you our ancestors. You seen them? Our only scant details, flashes, and her motives were clearly unreliable. Rumor is worthless here. We will confront the truth laid bare. And if we have wronged you, if the Kin Crimson has held your kind, you will name the terms of reconciliation. Dropping out of a rap, Captain Pride. Ready to kick over some tombstones? Next page. The Kin Crimson Chronicles, entry upload 169993. I don't even want to try and guess what number that is. Executor Talon Red. Let us remember and honor the christening of Craig. For what cannot be destroyed or undone must be hidden, especially if there is a future pain or sorrow to be repaid. And so, through noble embedded in the Shihar oligarch, the Kin Crimson has commissioned the creation of the Cray, a prison like no other, to be built between a maze of dimension doorways and trapdoors. Technology the Kin were able. What the fuck's going on my phone? The technology the Kin were able to extrapolate after intercepting a crude pan-dimensional probe. Constructing began immediately, with completion coming none too soon. The first prisoners of the Craig will be first traders of the King Crimson. Security thrives on the failsafes. Redundancy, and for this reason, the Kin tolerate the emergency of the fraternity of Raptors. A relatively young enslaved encaved with similar goals to our own, but showier means, unified by the great purpose and connected to the past, present, and future by the data song. The Raptors would have been strong allies. We considered them as a boon and parallel evolution, like a race between Earth's primates and the cephalopods of scientists. I probably butchered that. Unfortunately, the fraternity has proven hopelessly held back by its youth. They lack patience, they lack insight, and they crave glory. They want to be seen. Their actions are blunt, explosive, and public. The type of fanatics that would assassinate a magistrate in broad daylight. The true issue isn't regeneration, whatever, but getting caught doing it. So began our civil war with the Raptors, a soul revolution of blood and lightning cracking the depths of space. And at its end, through the hardship, King Crimson stood victorious. The fraternity, or whatever, of course, will be allowed to survive as a loud, useful distraction. It will live under the guidance of the youngest Raptors, whose every memory of the Kin have been redacted. The fraternity's defected leadership will live on in the lives of solitary confinement on the Craig, cut off from the data songs of their so-called great purpose. Discussion has begun about transferring the Chronicle itself, the very tomb that guards its entry, to a more secure location at the base of the crate, thus enabling extra-dimensional extraction if so required. While yet to reach cosmic quantum, the form agreed to its decision. The strangest is the strategist. Jesus, the strategist in me sees no stronger course of action. I expect an omnipathic referendum soon, with a resolution to follow. The next Chronicle entry will likely be uploading from within the safety of the Krang. Next page. The Krang, been up and down time, Xander. Never seen a book that needed a prison lockdown, a pan-dimensional bishop, and as for the Chronicle, come on. There we go. I have the same concerns. Even Delphos has never seen it. Well, the library is about to open. Indeed, but with a withdrawal this sensitive, perhaps I should speak first. Magistrate Xander, welcome. The throne has not graced us quite in quite some time. It is our pleasure to receive you. Keep watching, and as nobles of King Crimson execute your sentence. What? No! Next page. For treason. Da-da-da! Bishop, I hope you brought enough guns for everyone. Next, pan-dimensional prison break. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the issue. Overall, pretty good issue, man. I enjoyed it. And, yeah, definitely interested to see this proud prison break, although, yo. The cover, though, bro, that was a banger cover. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's where we're going to this video off. Overall, I'm going to give this issue a 7 out of 10, guys. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you feel like it. Links down in the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time. You